Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Forrester's design office, Hope tells Brooke she's really happy for her. Brooke says it's still all sinking in. Hope understands her hesitancy, but pleads with her not to let one of those reasons be Steffi. Brooke sighs that she wouldn't like hearing the news. Hope thinks if she's not thrilled, that's on her. They should be celebrating and not fussing about Steffi's response. Brooke teases that Ridge just enjoys her trying on lingerie for him. Hope gops, "Mama." Brooke's just kidding and can't stay for Monte Carlo. Hope asks, is Aunt Steffi going too? In the main office, Steffi tells Ridge she can't just forget what the Logans have done. Ridge understands that Brooke's a sticking point, but he left her mama. It was me. He loves Brooke and they all one big family. Indeed, her grandmother let go of the feud in the end and he's hoping Steffi will come on board with all of it. I am going ahead with Brooke and the bedroom line. He tells her the social media blitz will drop when he and Brooke are in Monte Carlo. Steffi gops, what? Brooke's coming to Monte Carlo? Ridge thinks Brooke coming will help relaunch the bedroom line. Steffi demurs, but, Dad, I allowed. It was just going to be the two of us. At Bill's place, Luna advises Poppy not to give Katie power over her. They go over how amazing their new life is, and how important they love their new life. Poppy wouldn't let anyone ruin it. Bill walks by and says he agrees, no bone is going to ruin it. He tells Poppy she doesn't have to hide her passions from him. No secrets. Poppy didn't want to sound insecure or upset. Bill assures her this new life is important to him. It's changed his world and having a son has made him a different man. He no way anticipated it, but now that he has it, he doesn't want to let it go. In Lee's office, she asks Katie if she's criminating her of mishandling Luna's maternity test. Katie is just wondering if there's any chance it could be incorrect. She's sure these tests have false results from time to time, and I am just wondering if it might not be correct. Lee realizes her family's really scarified her. Katie says she keeps getting weird vibes from Poppy like she's cashing commodity. Lee assures her that the maternity test is correct. Bill is Luna's father. Katie keeps questioning the maternity test and Lee tells her there can be room for error depending who administers them, that's why she ran it herself. Katie suppositions she suspected Poppy the same way she does, and knew she might do commodity as unfaithful as taradiddle and trap Bill into believing he's Luna's father. Lee tells Katie she owes Bill her life after he saved her, but she also cares about her bastard. So, she took charge to make sure there was no room for mistrustfulness or query. And there wasn't, Katie. The maternity test was correct. Katie frowns. In the design office, Hope thinks that Steffi wants to keep the feud going. She can't imagine she'd bow out gracefully to let her and Ridge have a romantic flight to Monte Carlo alone. Brooke shakes her head. Hope hates that they've to worry about Steffi's constant disapprobation. Brooke says it's not all her fault and references her history with Taylor. Hope thinks it's time Steffi got over it. This is Brooke's time and it's well-deserved, however, let her. But Brooke must enjoy this trip with Ridge and not let his son come between them, if Steffi wants to have a pity party. In the main office, Steffi tells Ridge she was looking forward to their trip to Monte Carlo and allowed. It was just going to be the two of them. Ridge just outed Brooke, because she's back now. Steffi points out they're not a lingerie company. Ridge argues that they produce beauty. Monte Carlo is the right position and Brooke is the right profit. And I am hoping you can support that. Steffi supports the commission of women, but she knows Brooke, and she's not about commission, she's about herself. Ridge argues she didn't indeed want this, he to move her. Steffi sighs, fine. He can use Brooke for the bedroom line, but don't let her come to Monte Carlo. Ridge wouldn't back down. Steffi argues that ASCO-CEOS, they need to support each other. Ridge says they also have to have each other's reverse. In Monte Carlo, it's going to be Brooke, because she's more at dealing the stuff than anyone differently. He promises they'll have time for just the two of them. Pulling her into a clinch, he says he loves her. Steffi loves him too and sighs. At Bill's place, Poppy tells Bill he's not the only one. She's always been incredibly defensive, especially when it comes to Luna. She tells him he's changed their lives in further ways than he can conceivably imagine. Luna is so thankful Bill's her pater. They embrace. In Lee's office, she knows how delicate this must be for Katie. Katie says but it's the territorial vibe that she's getting from her family. Commodity seems off. Lee scoffs that Commodity always feels off with Penelope. That's why she went over there to administer the maternity test. It felt like she was over to Commodity, but she was wrong. She wasn't lying. Bill is, without a shadow of a mistrustfulness, Luna's father. At Bill's place, he tells Poppy that now that they're alone, there's Commodity he wants to talk to her about. His spency senses are telling him that she's tense. Poppy admits she had a run heft with Katie before. She had questions about her that she pledged to get the answers to. She's sick and tired of this. First it was her family, and now Hi's ex-wife. Bill chuckles, "Don't worry about Katie. She thinks she's guarding me." Katie's inoffensive. In her office on her laptop, Katie types while saying to herself, "I know you hiding Commodity, Poppy, and I am going to find out what." In the design office, Brook and Ridge kiss. He keeps allowing about her in that lingerie. He asks her to put it on for an adaptation. Brook says, "Tonight." They kiss again. Ridge tells her she's going to have such an impact on women each over the world. Brook is flattered, but she can't help but be concerned and tone-conscious. What's really importing on her is Steffi. "I don't want to come between you and your son." Hope walks into the main office, and Steffi tells her it's not a good time. Hope prodigies if her mood has to do with her father and Hope's mama. Hope thinks putting her mama front and center will be great for the company. Steffi asks if she's trying to get a rise out of her. Hope says she deserves this, and the occasion means a lot to her. Steffi says that Brooke's in the middle of her and her father. They used to have a really good bond, but effects are changing. Hope understands. She'd be hurt if she anticipated to partake an experience with her father and the occasion was given to someone differently. She thinks this comes down to their parents' happiness. She thinks they need to support them. Steffi asks, "Support Brooke?" No way. In any case, anticipate the 2 deaths at Il Giardino to be bad for business. A review caption reads, "2 workers dead, original restaurant shut down for health hazards." So, that's a huge mega hit and a big loss for Cleric. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.